The podcast that you're about to listen to does not care about your emotions, your hypersensitivity, or your political correctness. If you wish to continue, then
shut up and sit down.
Attractive people are mean and they're assholes and they're all stuck up. And it's like, bro, really think about it. They're attractive. Why the fuck are they mean? What do they have to be mean for? It's always the ugly ones that's the bitches, right? It's always the ugly ones that got stink ass attitudes. You know why?
No,
you ugly. Ugly girls been way more mean to me than pretty girls. Pretty girls have been mean to me, so have ugly girls. It's just the ratio is a lot different. Pretty girls, they at least front that, you know, because they don't want to seem like ugly on the outside in. You know what I'm saying? Ugly on the inside. They don't want that, right? So they want to still be nice to you. Oh, you're so sweet. Even if they think you're a fucking weirdo. That was my experience with pretty girls, right? But ugly girls, oh man, they always got some slick shit to say. They want to clown you. They want to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I understand you have to overcompensate because you're ugly, but you're not a dude. You shouldn't be doing what dudes do.
What's going on, everybody? We're back. We took a couple weeks. I'm sorry. You're listening to the Alpha 5 podcast. I'm Frank, aka PJ, with John and Fabe. Welcome, y'all. That was a good introduction to things. I mean, welcome back.
Think about it. How many pretty angry people do you see? How many attractive people do you see like hating the world?
It's not so much angry. It's, I guess, maybe not angry, but a sense of arrogance, like, to it. If anything, that's what I would say. But, you know, or
there's jealousy sometimes involved too, because if you're mainly known for being the attractive one, right, and you want to be recognized for like other shit, right, whether that be scholarly or whatever other achievements, and you know somebody else is getting them, and you're just, oh no, you're too pretty for that. Like, relax. I don't know. Maybe you start to lash out a little bit. Like, pay attention to me. I'm more than this.
Yeah, but you're only gonna lash out with so much, because even if you was denied that one opportunity, the fact that you're an attractive person, male or female, statistics and science show you're gonna have way more opportunities than like the ugly people. You're gonna get way more chances because you're not ugly.
Maybe that's the other side of it too. Maybe it's you see this person that's a threat to your position, like how it happens everywhere. You see this person that's a threat to your position, and you got where you are not based off talent, but based off appearance. And now someone that is, let's say, almost or equal to you on appearance, but also is coming with the talent. Now you're going to start lashing out on some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, now all is fair in love and war. If we are both,
what's it called? Like miscongeniality, right? Sandra Bullock at the beginning of that movie looks like rough. We'll put it that way, right?
Right.
She was wow. Like when she got done up.
Right.
I look beastly right now, but let me get on my flow and I'll slay it.
I get it, but you can still tell, even if a person doesn't dress well or they're not like an ugly person, they just look fucked up right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, ugly people.
That's the thing. Maybe good looking people are a little bit more. Certain people maybe are more perceptive to that. Is that? I mean, you don't think that's?
It's possible. It's reasonable, but I just feel like attractive people get a bad rap, and it's not even like, you know what I'm saying? You don't even talk to these people. Like, you'll just look at them and be like, oh, they're probably a bitch or they're probably an asshole. You know what I'm saying? Like, see a dude coming out the gym mad fucking jack. Now you just think that he just fucking drink White Claws and like beats his girl, right? Like, right? And that's what you think, but he's probably like a fucking sweet guy. You know what I'm saying?
Have y'all ever spoken to a jacked ass motherfucker that got the fucking most Mickey Mouse voice possible?
That's why they jack.
And but you didn't. This nigga's at the gym. This dude's at the gym. You see him, he's going hard, right? Never said a word to him. All of a sudden, y'all happen to be walking in and out. Whatever. He's walking in, you're walking out. You hold the door open for him, like, you know, on some regular shit. And he's like, oh, thank you. Thank you. You should do that. Like,
Do you take testosterone, bro? You should.
What just happened?
Yeah.
Stop with them steroids, bro.
Yeah, John's right about that too, because I've gotten the couldn't just say compliment, right? You can't just say you're a handsome man. You know what they get? Know what I get from them? Oh, you probably talk to mad bitches. What? Right? How are you gonna assume that?
I know you a player.
Like, why?
Like
that, because you find me attractive. That's your way to say you look good. So
that's their way of telling you that, though. Bro.
That's
just
automatic.
Take it as the compliment.
Now it's like okay, now,
you gotta take that as a compliment to you, though.
Well, I do, but at the same time,
it's not a compliment.
No, you used to.
You used to.
Yeah, you used to.
You think I got mad hoes? Get that out your brain. I don't have hoes.
But now in my head, I'm like, oh, I can't get serious with this one because she already by default has a freaking complex that I'm out there getting mad hoes every time I go out. So
right. So you damned if you do. You're not gonna get it over there. And in reality, you really don't got no hoes. Right.
Yeah,
so
we've said it multiple times on this fucking podcast. We ain't got, it's hard enough to have time and make the time for one of these heifers. Mm-hmm. You think I got time for multiple? Yeah.
Ain't no way.
Man, listen, I gotta go to work tomorrow. You better that is way too much to juggle and way too much stress. You need to relax.
I don't want to hear her stories when she come home. Do you know what this bitch said? Hear 2 stories like that, nigga? No, I don't know what this bitch said, and I don't care. Like, please, twice, both of y'all.
And then on top of it, if you're on the phone, first of all, it's like, oh, depending on the kind of relationship you have, oh, who's that? You're not going to answer that. And then if they see you on the phone with somebody for extended periods of time, oh, you don't talk to me that long. Wait a minute. Like you can't break these barriers here. You have to set guidelines and establish limitations, right? Including the talking. So I can't overextend myself with one spot and not because that means I got to give it somewhere else.
Oh man. Listen, women think men be doing all types of shit that we don't be doing. Like, we really just be thinking about how to level up.
But there are some dogs out there. Let's be realistic. Have y'all heard what some of these fucking frats be doing? Like specialized parties. I referred to it in the last pod.
I've heard some things.
It's
like, what do you mean other than flip cup?
No, it's called hogging. So everybody's who's gone to any area, any college, weekends, it's the frat parties. And every so often there are themed frat parties, right? It's a great time sometimes. And apparently one of the themes that's been like become a real thing is called hogging. This is the kind of party where the fraternity members, their mission is to invite heavier set women, aka hogs. The winner of the night is the one who sleeps with the heaviest girl.
Damn.
And so, all right. So, John, you kind of your perspective. You kind of put it out there just now, but go ahead.
I mean,
what is your initial reaction?
my initial reaction to something like that is like, I mean, I don't even know if it's fucked. Like, it is fucked up, right? But it's like, first of all, big girls got good pussy, so shout out to big girls. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to y'all. Like, don't let nobody, you know what I'm saying, hate on y'all. Second of all, what the fuck? Like, I feel like it's not nice to do that, but y'all should have had more sense. As soon as you walk through the door, you see all these other fat bitches. You think all these niggas want, like, there's too many questions that I have to ask to why those people get themselves in those situations. It's not nice though. Would I do it? Probably not. Like,
all right, no, I mean that's fair. Faye, what's your initial?
Yeah, I wouldn't do the mean part. I would fuck the fat bitch.
I mean, I don't. What's the mean part? Apparently, I don't see anything mean in this.
The mean part. The mean part is bringing them to a party and like ranking them and like, you know what I'm saying? That's the main part. You're not doing it because you like the girl.
I'm not sure. It's like, I'm not sure if it's like a lineup. I mean, we have to probably get some more information on this, but I don't think it's like a lineup. Like really just, okay, I want number 2. You know what I mean? I think I'm pretty sure they're all hanging out at the party. Everybody's drinking.
It's like a horse race, like you're choosing it. I'm taking horse and stable
number 3,
too.
Step forward, turn around. Like I don't think that's the way it's going down.
Like, is it by class? Like height? You know what I'm saying?
You think there's a scale when they walk in that they don't know about?
I don't know.
Get out, ladies.
Like there really is a big thing about it. Go ahead, Big. I'm sorry.
I mean, I'm thinking like, well, I'm just thinking shoes on the other foot, right? So that's what I'm trying to, put it into another perspective. And if a bunch of bad chicks were hosting a sorority and they said, let's invite all the ugliest dudes to the party, and that we could find and pick the hottest one sleeps the ugliest one, I don't see a problem with that. Like, I mean, maybe it's just me, but I wouldn't
want to go to that party. I wouldn't want to be the ugly dude invited to that party. Like,
it's because you're being labeled, right?
Well, it's because now I'm being paraded around. Now it's not just that I am being labeled, but the label was there whether the party existed. But now it's a spectacle. Now I'm the center of the attention of your party. Like,
some people like that.
Here's my thing though. The only thing to me, we're actually a little bit more aligned than I even thought. The only thing that's messed up to me is the name of the party. Because how is it any different than any other party? Just
because it's exclusively fat bitches, girls, women.
Typically, these frat parties, they're trying to get as many hot bitches there. So now it's just bigger girls. What's the difference? How is it different?
You know the difference.
No, I don't. Really,
you don't know the difference between a petite woman and a big woman?
No. What I'm saying is it's the same objectification. It's because if that's really what you want to be mad about, you're objectifying these bigger girls, but it's the same objectification.
I'm gonna tell you.
Just typically, it's with skinny girls.
Is, as the frat, I'm inviting hot girls, hoping that they get with me, right? I have to. It's like more of an equal playing field where you're like, but if I'm
that's
a frat
arguable.
Party,
I get it, but that's arguable.
If I'm a frat and I'm throwing this party for big girls, 99% of the time you can play on the insecurity of somebody like that, right? And it's not. I agree. Not. So you're not necessarily. You could play on the insecurities of a pretty girl, but good luck finding it. You know what I'm saying? Because the bitch thinks she's pretty, so she's not going to be like, "Oh, you like me? Here's some pussy."
Hot bitches don't do that. That's not necessarily.
But big
true,
girls
bro.
do.
Yeah, that is.
I get it, but
that's not necessarily true.
When it comes down to the frat side though, like some of these frats though, like they have that ability that they wouldn't let just anybody in. For example, like to the part, like they have that clout. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of it goes both ways. I guess my whole thing is it's objectification no matter how you look at it. It just happens like, you know what, we're giving it to the other side.
Yeah, but
one
you know what?
One is at the expense of somebody else's like dignity in a way. Like,
why? What if she happy? What if she happy being a big girl and she just getting some dick?
What if she one person, yes, is happy, but to have a group, a herd, if you will, you
said a herd, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
To go all together, that's not nice, bro.
I can't.
It's not nice because now the whole party is about playing on these insecurities of these women.
All right,
you know
but going into what you said. Go ahead, fam. I'm sorry. I can say like my man got my head turning.
So my thing is that we really got to find out, because the way I see it, I think there's some girls out there that would not see a problem with this. Some would, because like, oh my gosh, they think I'm like this. But I mean, let's call it what it is, right? But if they're going out there, I don't see a problem with it, right? Because to a degree, I'm thinking from somebody else's perspective, I think some people might not think it's a bad idea, because now you're putting a certain class on the map. And if she's putting it down well, some of these dudes might think differently than they originally thought.
About to rock his house, bro.
Yeah,
like,
and
figuratively and literally.
Stretch Armstrong.
Now the big. yeah, the bigger girls are shooting their shot, and now these guys are thinking differently. Like, man,
First of all,
I got this way better than I did with these skinnier girls.
First of all, it's a frat, so you're doing it to impress other for people in fraternities. Second of all, nobody needed a party to go fuck fat bitches. Niggas was doing it already, so you didn't need to gather them all together to do that. Right now, again, it's the spectacle. Because if you just like big girls, you didn't have to go throw a party of just big girls. That's like,
I mean,
all right,
you didn't have to throw a party to get laid to begin with. If you want to go that route,
all white fraternity inviting nothing but black girls, and the person, and there's a contest involved. The person who sleeps with the darkest girl wins the contest, right? Now, do the girls know that this is going on? If yes, cool, right? Then whatever I'm saying is don't matter because they know. But if they don't know what's going on here, right?
Well,
and it's like an inside thing, and it's
your
a contest.
To your point, though, if these girls show up and there are more bigger girls than average at this party, right? Like you said, maybe some bells are starting to go off, like, right? Now, all of a sudden, these frat dudes is paying a little bit more than normal attention to the bigger girls, right? Maybe now a couple more bells are going off. Like, at some point, you're probably going to notice that, you know what? All these frat dudes are just focusing on us bigger girls. And you're going to make a choice to stay or to go. And you're also going to make a choice whether or not you're going to spread your legs and have that hookup. Because it might just be, you know what? She wants some dick. It could be she wants some dick. It's been a while. And you know what? This special circumstance is giving her an opportunity that she is literally going to jump on.
Bro, imagine going to being a fat girl, right? And going to a fat girl party and you're skinnier than other fat girls, so you don't get chosen. Right? Like you're
it's
not
reverse.
Fattest,
that's what's crazy.
Like, right, you're not the fattest fat girl here, and now you still don't get chosen.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Yeah, right, dude. Like at that point, I'm sorry.
I got it all wrong.
If you go to a hogging party and you're not fat enough, ooh, that's tough. That's a tough one. That's a tough pill to swallow.
The name is very disrespectful, but like, I don't know. I'm just there are women
fat bitches.
There are women who are embracing themselves though, like, because it's not, there's classes now, for lack of a better way of saying it, right? You got skinny bitches, you've got skinny thick bitches, you've got average, right? You've got thick girls, and then you got fat and obese. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's the thick girl revolution is like alive and well right now.
It is, but let's put it, and this fucked up, but you know what? We're dudes and we don't have a woman here to yell at us. Big girls is cool, but they can't be shaped like them big girls. That's not like, if you're a big girl, you still have to have a body on you. You got to still have like a nice ass and titties. Face. Like, you can't be just some fucking structure.
Well, no, like, but that's what a thick girl still got. She got the curves in the right places. She's got some meat on her bones, and but it also fits her body type. That's why I said you got skinny thick, because there are petite girls who can be thick without being fat.
They call slim thick, but yeah, I get it.
Are they called what?
Thick. Slim thick. It's
slim
a whole.
Thick.
It's a whole freaking Fabulous got a song. I'll send it to you.
Yes, please. I'm curious.
Slim thick. Yeah.
I thought I was making some shit up.
Nah, you weren't. Yeah. But well, you said skinny thick, so it's not the same as slim, I guess, but it's similar.
Well, anyway, y'all get my point. Like there are a lot of women who are embracing themselves, and what once was considered fat is not. Right. So fuck that. Do you, boo boo? Be comfortable in your own skin, and even if it's at this kind of a party, like, you know, you be.
I'm not mad at it, but it's kind of fucked up how they do it.
The name really sets a bad tone to the initial thought process.
It's more than
of
a
it.
name for me. Y'all niggas is having a contest. Y'all niggas is using me as fucking bait for a competition that I don't know what's going on. That's the fucked up part. That's the fucked up part.
I'm pretty sure they know what's going on by this point in time. All right, these are college kids. All right, obviously they got there. They're not completely ignorant.
You don't know.
All right,
that,
but just like you said, if
I don't know.
a bunch of people that look like me or darker were in a party, and then all the girls, I would actually probably be scared at that point. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, what are y'all up to? And we're all here like,
Why
this
y'all-
is like a scene from a
Why
movie,
are you guys
right?
collecting us right now? This is
Yeah,
like an
exactly,
episode
right?
of Get
So-
Out.
Yeah.
from director Jordan Peele. So you go see niggas gonna be Get Out part 2. Where the fuck are these letters coming from?
It'll make me think something, and I'm pretty sure the common sense person would think the same thing. So I don't know. So like PJ said, if you go there and you recognize what you look like, and you realize there's other people in there that look just like you, there's probably a theme there. All right, it's like a theme party. I'm pretty sure when you go into every party and everybody has wearing a certain color or a certain type of style, you're like, oh, am I supposed to be wearing this?
But even if
You know,
it is a fat
it's the same
bitches
thing.
party and they know that it's a fat bitches party, do they know there's a contest? Do they know that if they hook up with the guy that's been liking them all night, do they know that they're like a part of this, or they think that this guy is just liking them? And it's like everybody here likes big girls. We all bigger. Hey, big girl. They all there vibing. Do they know that they're like a sport right now? If the answer is no, it's pretty fucked up. It's pretty fucked up. Just the concept of knowing that you're literally fucking somebody, thinking it's not the R word, but
You're part of a game. You're part of a game.
It's kind of R word E. You know what I'm saying? A little bit. Because now I'm thinking you like me, but you don't even like me. You're just doing this because like you're trying to win a competition.
There's just too much naivety that I feel like would have to be involved in that. Like for me to really like, I get what you're saying, but like you have to. You don't want to see what's going on at that point.
Nah, you could just be oblivious. Some people, there are people for the first time who just heard what hogging is, listening to this. So that leads me to believe that there are other people who don't know what hogging is. You know what I'm saying? Like,
100%. But what I'm saying is, if you are one of these people in the party though, you know what I'm saying? Because it's very possible if you're in that situation, right? The only way I can see you not being aware of what's going on is if you typically get good attention, right? Is that fair to say? Then I could see you being oblivious to what's going on because nothing seems different to you. But if you're one of the women who typically doesn't get that kind of attention, all of a sudden you're at this party getting loads of it along with other women of your ilk, and nothing registers where you even question it, then like you are choosing a certain level of naivety.
I just
that
think
you know what, I'm not saying you get what comes to you, but at the same time, like,
all right,
and
so
it's
my thing is, John,
so reverse it wouldn't be the same, by the way.
So if there's okay, so maybe they see them as an opportunity, right? At some point, maybe some of them don't feel like they're being used. And John, I'll probably give an example. Say if Doja Cat, Rihanna, Scarlett Johansson, Zoe Saldana, all these women, right? In Hollywood.
Keep going.
Are you right?
Man, you
they all decided to have
all my
you literally top three said boom, boom, boom. Okay.
Rihanna, we'll throw that in there too, right?
So that was the second one you said.
All these celebrities decide to have a secret party in their little clique, and they say who can smash the most average dude of the average off the street, and they pick.
I'm going to lower my standards. I'm going to be more average than I am now. I'm going to try to be the most average.
So you go to this
New
party,
Balances
and you realize all these celebrities. Yeah, I get it. So you're going to go to this party, and you're going to see all these celebrity bads there, and you're there, and you're like, okay, and they're paying extra attention to you. You're telling me, I don't know, I feel like I'm being victimized. I guarantee you that is not going to be your reaction. So case closed.
Nah, you're
Because that might be the
first of
reaction.
all-
That might be the reaction to some women that have
Hold up,
like
hold
a
up.
celebrity
I
like
can still
love
feel like
towards-
I'm being used and victimized and still do the shit, nigga. My morals don't run that deep. If you talking about Rihanna and Scarlett Johansson, nigga, I don't give a fuck if you think I'm average, nigga. I'm clearly not Denzel, nigga. I ain't got his money. Like, what the fuck? I'm average compared to him. So you should already be fucking me how I am anyway. I don't care. I'm not gonna feel it. But that's not the same. That's not the same.
No, I mean it kind of is. I see what Fabian's saying. Like
because some of these women probably emulate some of these dudes that were never able to have like to get there. They have crushes on them, you know, just like we would do with the cheerleader.
I mean,
You
it
know?
doesn't make it
The
better.
baddest,
Though.
most
That doesn't
popular chick-
necessarily make it better. That just like
It doesn't
that's
make it
more of
better.
a that's more of a way of like just you feeling better about the situation. Like that way, when you're done, you can go, "You're welcome."
Right.
There you go.
Like I did you a favor.
Right,
No, but
like-
what I'm gonna do is like
And you-
if that
and
was
you make-
me. I would have no issue with it, and then I'll turn it around and just do the most work I possibly can. So you remember this and realize, not so average now.
Oh, it'd be
am
the
I?
best
You
10
know what I
seconds
mean?
of her life for damn sure. I mean,
I would be
seconds.
doing all
Oh,
kinds of
man.
work to make sure that you know what's up. Like,
Bitch,
I'll try to
I've-
reverse it.
I've been preparing for this day my whole life.
Yeah.
10 seconds. Nigga, what?
then pull what is it? American Pie. There's such a time. Oh,
Oh yeah, no. I've been-
Yeah, it will
Ain't
definitely
none
be
of
a
that.
lose yourself moment. 8 Mile. I'm telling you, it will be.
Oh man,
have
that's some
y'all?
embarrassing shit though.
What?
If it's like Rihanna, like you just like you just look at her and it's like, oh, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my
Look,
god, that
it
would be
wasn't even no
devastating.
it wasn't even let there be some contact and then that happens, but no contact, my nigga, just weird shit. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
The conversation made me think of something. Have y'all ever had a sympathy lay?
In what way? Like
Either.
somebody
Have you ever
fucking-
been the sympathizer or the sympathized?
I don't know. I don't know if a girl's ever fucked
yeah.
me because she felt bad. I wouldn't say that she hasn't, but
I mean, it's
most-
fair to say if you haven't felt like that way, because I have to think. I don't think it's happened to me. I can't. I'm trying to think. Hold on. It's not like a lot to go through. It's just a lot like far back to go through.
I've been a sympathizer
Yeah.
once. Yeah, I've done about once.
What?
Actually, twice.
Damn.
Once when I
nigga.
was real young, probably like 22, and then one
That's
in
crazy
my
that you said
late
real
20s.
young for that.
Yeah,
Not the same person, was it?
no,
I
too big.
don't think I've ever felt bad for a girl, and it's like, oh, I feel so bad for you. Here's some dick. Like this is the best I can do. Like,
I
there
can't.
you
Yo, I
go.
can't with you.
I
bro.
can't. I've never done that.
I
And
can't with
I
you,
also
bro.
can't say that it's never happened to me, though. I can't say. I cannot confirm or deny.
I feel
but-
bad for you. Here's some
Here
dick.
you go.
Make
Yeah,
you feel
just there you
better.
go. Like, the best. It's like, you know what I'm saying, when you buy a homeless person a sandwich, it's like, you know what I'm saying, it's the best I
So,
got.
yeah,
Right now.
you bet. I'm not sure.
Bro.
I'm not sure if this is a comparison, but I know what you mean. But wow,
Yeah,
that's what
I
Like,
get.
I have never, I don't think I've ever felt bad for a girl. I probably got some head from a girl that I know that nobody like. She's never gonna like fuck with no other dudes, so I just let her suck my dick. But it's not. I don't know. Like
that,
I never
Have-
fucked- I never fucked a girl based off of that though. Like
Have
I've
you-
actually liked the people.
Have you ever done it with someone that like, or done anything really? Just that was like your best option. Like your other options fell through.
oh yeah,
Are we men?
yeah.
Well,
Well,
the answer is yes.
That happened quite often, especially in my 20s. From 21 to 20.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah, I'm not doing Operation
Yeah,
Dry
you-
Dick
you-
out here, buddy.
You went highest and best option, highest and best offer.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
it's
then
like,
I
listen.
forgot what comedian said it, but freaking yeah, last call reminds you. Oh wow,
Yeah.
thumbs
yeah,
up.
yeah. Them lights about to them lights about to come on.
Like, all right, let's.
You look at your phone, you know you about to go home with no bitches.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Mhm.
Well, this one you start to look, well, This one right here, like, all right,
Yeah.
it doesn't happen often, but I'm a dude.
Mhm.
It's happened in my early 20s, maybe late teens. You know what I'm saying? Need your little listen. The penis is dry.
So I don't say this in any kind of like cocky way. I've never
Mhm.
been in that position.
Okay.
Whoa.
Should I say that? I'm not going to say it because it's going to come off fucked up. So I'm not going to say it.
It's
But-
not because I was always with somebody either.
It's not. No, I was.
No,
gonna say,
no.
I don't. That's because
think
I don't
you
think
went
you
out
like
enough.
pussy as much as us. But that's not because you're gay or nothing like that. It's just that. You know what I'm saying? Like we was out here fucking these bitches at least for a certain amount of time, and you handled your dick like the most valuable treasure anybody could fucking have.
But that it wasn't even that either. Like
Should have been given that
my shit
out.
ain't made of fucking platinum. Nigga.
Should've been
It
given-
was. What you said?
You should have been giving that shit. You should have been giving that shit out, nigga. Here you go. Some for you.
Like
some for
Oprah.
some for
You get some dick. You get some dick. You... Fucking throwing
He's right.
vouchers out. Make
Hey,
an
man.
appointment.
Listen,
You know what? No, I kind
No.
of with PJ a little bit because there's sometimes I'm sorry, PJ, real quick, but like there's sometimes I was more open to doing like, you know, I didn't want to shoot lower, right? And then there's other times like I was like either shooting higher, I wasn't getting, you know, it depended on it wasn't every time, you know what I mean? I know some of my boys are like every time it's like doesn't
no,
matter
it's
what
not
it
every
is.
time. It's
you know.
only the times where you had set out ahead of time. I'm getting me some pussy tonight, and it's on those nights when you don't get no pussy from the girl that you be wanting. You still got to say you told yourself, nigga.
But that's my point. Those situations,
Mhm.
I think I just organized myself to not have to make that end of the night decision. If
so
you
you-
follow what I'm saying.
So
I know
yeah,
what you mean. Yeah,
so
you already had a
you
backup.
always had something to fuck. I get what you're
Right,
saying.
I was set up before I left for the end of the night. I wasn't going into the night like, hey, let's see what happens.
I get that,
And
but
that's like a good and bad thing, though.
well,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it avoids you can't fuck no other bitch out here if that's your plan. Like, there's no other bitches that you just gonna fuck in the alley or in the
no,
car. Like,
that wasn't necessarily the position
you think-
either.
if you think you going home, oh, I don't have to. Like, I'm talking not as a married man. I'm talking single. So if you're not married, you're single. I don't give a fuck if you've been dating for 17 years. If you're not married, you're fucking single, and therefore you can fuck who you want, right? So if you thinking you're going home to something like to fuck on at the end of the night, there's no reason to even pursue some new pussy at the bar or at the club, right?
Mhm.
That's kind of, I couldn't live my life like that. I needed to know what was going on out here in these streets. Like,
There were
what would
times
feel
that
like?
that there were still options. We'll put it.
Mhm.
I'll put it like that.
Oh, wait, are you talking? If you're not talking about nobody, but if you're not talking about your wife, nigga, you can say it's okay.
Yeah, I mean it's exactly what it was. Not. No, I'm not talking about my wife.
Right. Well, I'm saying if it's not.
No, but I said what
involving
I
her-
said. What I got. I said the part. I don't know what more do you
Oh.
want? There, what I'm saying. There
Oh,
were.
okay.
The only more detail
what
I
you
can
s-
give you is names.
Oh no.
So what you're saying is
No, I
like
don't
you
want
already
that. I don't
like
want
you
that.
went out chilling, but you already were talking to a chick and let her know what's up before the end of the night. So like
Right, but
you-
should other options in the night have come up, I was not barred from those
Exclusive.
actions
Oh, okay.
either.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Speak about it so formally, like it's a fucking
Yeah.
court case.
Well,
nigga.
because I want to make sure it's understood. I want to make sure it's
Yeah,
conveyed.
I see
you
what you're
listen,
saying.
you had some at-home pussy, but you also had the opportunity to have some outside pussy.
But it wasn't
Now-
at home. That's the thing, though. I guess that's where the difference is.
Yeah,
What I mean by
It wasn't-
at
it
home,
wasn't- it was-
It
I'm thinking in the literal sense.
It means like I can call you up and come fuck you at this point right now. Like,
Oh yeah,
but,
that's true. Yes,
you know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like,
Mhm,
just guaranteed.
yeah. It was a pre booty call, I guess. He got that. I'm gonna let you know what's up, but in case something else goes down, okay, all right, cool, and then go out.
There are homies out there too that were rides home that fucking did some fucking G shit for me too. Not leaving my ass behind, chilling out in the car, waiting for me to do to do what needed to be done. To still take my drunk ass home.
Mhm.
We salute you, sir. You'll know who you are. But yeah, Dave knows who it is.
Mhm.
I've done that. Yeah, I don't know if you remember. I've done that.
I forgot. I'd be like,
For
pick me
you
up in the morning.
Oh, I know. I don't. Oh yes. Wow, the original. Damn.
Mhm.
That's why I'm. Thank you. I want my respect.
Yeah, no, you get that
'Cause
respect. You do.
I was the nigga. I remember
Mhm.
that. Nigga, just fucking cold out here. Y'all got me. Nigga. I'm taking it from my homie because my homie was trying to. You know what I'm saying? That was my nigga.
It was wow.
That was my nigga.
Wow.
Yeah.
Actually, PJ did one for me too. I completely forgot, but it was back when we were really young. We were, yeah, and I think about it. The around the lakes over there. You know what I'm talking about in Monroe? The airplane.
I wasn't there,
think
but I think
so.
I heard about this.
The airplane. Yeah.
That's why they got a fence out there outside that bitch now, because y'all niggas was out there skeeting up the place.
And I hear him calling me. Like, let's go.
I was doing my damage at Smith Clove.
He's coming back to you, right?
Little by little.
Mm-hmm.
Because Fabian was yes, it did.
Nah, go ahead, continue. I'm still here.
He was just one track minded, right? So while he gets to go incognito and fucking into the bush, literally and figuratively, right? This nigga, like, I'm out exposed in the open, like just twiddling my thumbs. What am I supposed to do? Like, let somebody roll up, especially where we were. It just becomes like, what are you doing here, sir?
That happened to us too. Do you remember that? Do you remember that junior prom night?
Yeah, well, that was a little different, but yes,
we got rolled up on. More specifically, you, but we got rolled up
100.
on.
No, not that was less of a we got rolled up on than a more I got rolled up on.
Well, that's because I was somewhere else than where we was.
Yeah, the story.
Anyway, yeah. I'm happy I had y'all growing up.
Is it? It's crazy how things start to come back though from like
they're just cooking.
The semi dumb shit that you once did.
Mm-hmm.
Like this whole conversation just started with talking about, the sympathy lay and the hogging situation.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden, like, we're reliving childhood fucking immature memories.
Here's the
great.
crazy thing, and it's only like certain people who's gonna know exactly like
what we're talking
saying.
Yeah.
So if those people were to ever listen to this shit, like, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck is this nigga talking about?
If you really think about it, there are multiple situations where we all could have gotten in a lot of trouble over vagine.
Having our dicks out in public places.
For
lack of a better phrase. Yeah. Fucking all over the town of Monroe. Shout out to Monroe.
Yeah, I can't even like argue with you though. Like it's awkwardly accurate.
Listen, man. It was a different
you know, you think about it, you did some dumb stuff. Like I wouldn't even,
bro.
Like it's just obvious. Like you're young, so you just like it doesn't matter. Like at that point, because then I realize now it's like, why would I?
Because the saying is young, dumb, and full of cum.
Ooh, that's a good one, and it's true because that's all.
That is the reason.
That's all I was thinking about.
I mean, like once there's just too much hormones involved for you to think clearly, and not enough blood to supply your head and your dick at the same time.
Dude, like,
so something's gonna suffer
as a kid. Like kids shouldn't. I'm not gonna say kid, but teenagers should not have like that kind of libido. Like, you are armed with a deadly weapon, child, because all you want to do is put your thing in things. Right?
Yeah,
and you'll do nothing will stop you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you will figure out a way. And it can get you into so much. It can get you into so much trouble, and you have no idea. Like, you really think you know, and you have no fucking idea. The things that we did
Running
is
out of
just
running out of school, meeting the fucking cab at the comments.
yeah,
Mhm.
that happened. That happened.
Yep. Oh,
Fabe and I breaking out of his house in the middle of the night. Remember that?
Yeah. Oh yeah. To go. Yeah.
Actually, I did that with both of y'all.
We did. Yeah. It was easy to break out of my room. It's
Yeah, I
there,
mean,
nigga.
it wasn't really even breaking out. We literally walked out the door.
I'm going outside. I'll be back.
Like, no,
I
we
completely forget.
legit.
Why do I forget?
We legit like pulled some fucking SOCOM Ghost Recon shit out of Fabian's house.
Really?
Mhm. They wanted to
Yeah.
hang out, and they were like, oh, with my friend. Oh, okay.
I don't
I
even
wanna
remember
know
how the
who
hell
this-
we.
I was like,
I
wanna
PJ,
think
know-
we
roll
got
with
out through a window. I think
Okay.
I was sleeping over your house that night.
Yes,
I'm
yeah.
gonna try
went
to-
out to the window.
I'm gonna try to guess who this is.
You might
Who
not
is?
really know.
Who y'all was sneaking out for, because I'm thinking about the
Uh,
location, and you can only go but so far from where Fabian's house was.
Yeah,
to, like,
it
go
was.
sneak out and meet a girl, right?
I
So
don't.
it has to be somebody on
I only
around
remember
that
one of them.
area.
Yeah.
I remember the one that Fabian was going to meet.
Mhm.
She happened
I
to
don't
have a
even-
friend.
I
She
forgot
happened
who
to
that
have-
was actually. Who was? Oh, I'm trying to. Oh, I think I, know
mean,
who it was.
I can give you initials.
Is it
That bitch ain't listening. Go ahead.
JL?
Eh, No.
No, because was she hanging out with her at the time? I can't remember.
LS.
Okay, because I know mine. I'm trying. Was that her friend? Oh.
At least I'm pretty sure it was LS for you.
No. Mine.
Yes, it was.
No, KP.
Well, no.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna have to have this discussion after.
After
Yeah,
We can't.
nah.
I'm not about to blast names, but
Yeah.
now I need.
People's
I
gonna
want
be
my
able to
memory.
figure it out.
I want my
Yeah, yeah.
memory to be correct.
Oh man.
That-
We'll be right back.
That's wild. Right? Just put up an
No,
intermission.
yeah.
thing.
Can we hear this time? Because I'm trying to think. Is this a separate time? Because I'm like, man, a lot of
I mean,
but a lot of that stuff is a blur. I'm like,
technically, I could still just edit all of it out, so nobody even hears anything.
No, let's just not take the chance. I think
Yeah,
it's just better. But I would love to know how many people's memories for their own stories we just jogged, because everyone has them. I don't care who you are, where you are, what you've done. At some point, you did some suspect shit. Whether you were home or you were in college, you did some suspect
You
shit.
fucked the fat bitch,
Some or fat
It's all
guy,
right.
or fat
or
motherfucker.
fat guy.
I mean, yeah. All right. Side note, I'm always amazed at how much action some big guys can get.
Because it's not the same. Like, girls don't give a fuck about a dude that's big. A
I
lot
get-
of them like that shit.
But all right, so the mechanics are what I'm always curious about.
Oh, like lifting up folds and having them maneuver.
Yeah, like if you trying to smash from behind as the dude, like do you have to like throw
I
your
would
shit
assume.
up?
I would
Nah.
Just roll it up, get it
Imagine
in,
not
and
being
then
able to
pop
see
that
it,
shit back on her back.
assume.
Because you're not gonna hold it up. That's a
Yeah,
lot.
she gonna have the
but
crazy
but you,
sciatica.
it depends how much you have, because then you're not worried about that.
No, but I'm
You know,
talking
'cause
about like a
if you-
bigger dude. Like
Yeah, like,
we've all known some
none of-
bigger dudes.
We could be overweight, but we're not fat dudes where we have to lift up a stomach over our girl to have sex with her. None of us do that. Like, we can all see our penises.
or
I would
like
assume.
because think about it. Some of these bigger guys, they got big ass legs and a big stomach, so their shit is just like in a cave. Like
Yeah, it's funny.
Your
dick is hibernating,
He's
but-
like in the cave.
what's it
Oh,
called?
man.
It's like some Raiders of the Lost Ark shit. Like these girls got to go digging for that
Well, I guess
to make something happen.
I mean, that I even hate to say this shit because it sounds fucking weird that I'm saying it, but if a dude has not a little penis, then it probably shouldn't be a problem.
Exactly. That's what I was saying before. If you got enough,
Well,
you're not worried about that.
All
If
right,
it's
so
a little
what?
recessed in because you got a lot of exterior stuff around it.
You know what I'm saying?
But yes, I do. But is there going to be sufficient exposed to do what he's got to do?
Yeah, if you have
I
enough.
mean,
but
if you have a big
but-
enough thing,
Yeah,
then
if-
yeah.
It depends
you're
how
not- if
big
you're-
he is, though, is what I'm saying.
Well, if you're not packing heat,
Well,
then don't
I
gain
mean,
weight.
yes,
I don't know
if
what
you're
to tell you.
600
Like,
pounds, I'm
you're gonna
pretty
have
sure
a
you're not gonna
problem.
be able to see your dick no matter what size it is. But most people aren't 600 pounds. And I'm like 220, you know what I'm saying? And I'm
No,
fine. I see everything.
I'm talking about. I'm
Like it's
talking
there.
about. Yeah, but you're also black, so it's different.
Well,
Yeah,
okay.
but you don't have like he's
You're
talking
welcome.
about he's talking about like guys with beer bellies.
Thanks, buddy.
I got you. Uh, no, I'm talking about the dudes that got like the overhang. Like Fabian, I think referred to himself with he had a cupcake. Was it?
Muffin
Like,
top?
like
A muffin top.
Yeah, but that goes off the
Muffin
side.
top,
He's talking about the
Yeah.
front. Like the
but
front. You gotta-
but I'm talking about the dudes that like got it going down. Where like when they put their pants on, the pants aren't over their waist. The pants are over the belly, and then the waist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Those kinds is what I'm more referring to, like the bigger dudes.
That's a big
Or women
question.
for that matter. Or women for
But
that.
they don't
matter.
have a dick. They don't have to really. It's just the innie. Like
Right.
So you just move that stuff out the way.
I'm
That's easy.
right. That's it's
It is
less
easier.
worrisome. Right.
easier.
Yeah,
But
I
when
mean,
you
I
like
would
you
assume,
need to use this thing, and if you got 2 inches of fly taking up some, and then you got to fold back the stomach.
yeah,
you know what
can't
I'm
even get
saying?
it- You
You're-
can't even get it in there, buddy, because it's gonna
This
be
is
so
what I-
much fucking cushion.
This is what I'm saying.
you know what I'm saying.
This is what I'm saying. But
You
yet
just-
some of these
you
dudes
just-
be getting some bad girls.
You just slapping labia. A lot of them
Like,
niggas got money too, because bitches love money. So if you
Mhm.
fat and have
Oh,
money,
see, now
you get-
we're back to the shallow conversations. You see how it comes
that's
to
the,
it comes
it's
full
the
circle?
truth. It's the truth of the
Mhm.
matter, dude. You either as a
I'm not
dude, you have to be
disagreeing with you.
attractive or have lots of money or both.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I would love, I really would love, once this episode gets posted up on our Facebook, for people to leave us little tidbit stories of shit that they went through. Yeah, I gotta give specific details, but like either explain some shit that we were talking about, or tell us one of your weird ass stories where you escaped in the middle of the night to go try to hook up with 2 girls and not get any play.
Right. Leave it in the comments
fine.
below.
Yeah, hit us up with those. On that note, fellas, until next week.